Yeah, I'm sharing my screen. So yesterday we had a discussion and we have completed our organization structure, defined and assignments. So one thing I want to convey you here is yesterday we have completed while we are doing config we got a error. I mean like that because we created two sales organizations in yesterday. So when coming to config, because I want to show you all those enterprise structure definition and assignments at the same time. So that's why I assigned only one sales organization. So, and one more thing I want to convey is you have to assign remaining sales organization to those what are the things we have you have to assign those things, and we have to assign distribution channel, division, sales area, sales office. You have to assign second sales organization also, because yesterday I'm not assigned that. So now I'm showing you that. Okay, go to assignments. Okay, so just go here and assign the distribution sales organization which we have the second organization. Same in first sales organization how I assigned, just you have to assign all those things here, and plant also, because we created four plants. See here, because we created four plants here for the one. Sorry, anyone is saying anything? Okay. And for the remaining things also you need to assign same like that, because so I showed you already one example. Based on that you have to assign remaining things. Okay. So and today, and what my suggestion is for the initial days, because you are doing now in initial. So initial days just you have to go with the create one company code. For the plant wise you have to create four, because in when we are going forward we have a one concept that is plant determination. So in that time you have to differentiate that. So that's why you have to plant wise you have to maintain four, and sales organization wise maintain one sales organization, and division and distribution channel one is the. That's why I'm saying is because you have to avoid some confusion. So go with a smooth transaction. There is a no rule, you don't have to create these things, but just for your practice purpose, understanding purpose, I'm explaining this. That's it. And one more thing I want to convey is, so whenever if you are doing any configuration, so in SAP just go, I am going here. Okay, just I'm going here and just I'm clicking on SAP sales and organization. I'm entering sales organ company code. Okay, that's okay. Everyone will do that. There is a no issue about that. If we have to go to each and every node and we have to do that. But before what we have to know, why we are assigning this configuration. What is that? Why you are assigning this? What is the significance? If you are assigning here, okay, what is the impact? That is the thing you have to analyze, and you have to learn, you have to practice in such a way, because now we are in a starting stage. That's why I'm explaining all these things. You have to go in such a way. Okay. And today we will start the concept which is regarding to master data, which is regarding to master data. So see here, we have a master data in SAP SD. We have a concept of master data in SAP SD. Master data is nothing but which stores the data or information centrally and used in day-to-day life transaction. What is that? Yeah, can you please go to mute yourselves? Everyone mute yourselves. So the thing is, it is used in day-to-day life transactions. So with data which stores and used in centrally. Okay. Here we have four different types of master data. One is customer master data, material master data, customer material info record, and conditional master data. Okay. Here customer master is nothing but which is the details of the customer. Okay. Customer is the person who is outside from the organization. He is ordering something from our company. Okay. He is the customer. So when coming to in such a way, we have to know the details of the customer. Okay, we have to know the details of the customer. This customer master data gives the details regarding to the customer. And then coming to second thing is material master. Material master is the details of the product. What is that? The name itself is a material. Okay, material master is the data which gives the details regarding to the material. The thing or the goods which we are selling to the customer or customer are buying from us, that is the material master. So customer material info record. So there is this some specification of naming convention. For example, when we are creating some product or any material in our organizations, we have to do or we have to create with some naming convention. When coming to their side, when coming to customer side, if they want product with their other naming convention, okay. If we have the two opinions, if we have a two different naming conventions, if you want, in such a time, how we have to handle those things? Those we have to handle in this customer material info record. When coming to fourth thing is condition master data. What is that? Condition master data. Condition master data is nothing but a pricing master data. For example, see here, if we have a product, okay, if we have a product, while we are selling this product to this customer, whether the naming convention is our or customer, that is secondary. First of all, if we are selling our material to this customer, okay, whenever any product if you are selling to customer, what we have to do? We have to give a pricing. We have to give a price. We have to give a rate to that product. That is here we in this master data we have to maintain that price based on certain conditions. Okay, when coming to price also, not only price, we have so many things like for example, if you have order any product like any online platforms like Amazon and Flipkart, they don't have to give only price. Okay, when coming to price, we have some additional charges also, correct? Whether it is a delivery charges or GST, like that. So all these details come under this condition master data. Simply, okay, master data means which is used in day-to-day transactions, which stores information. Customer master data is nothing but who is from the outside of the organization, customer who orders product from organizations. Before that we want to know the details of that customer, so we have to maintain those details in customer master data. When coming to material master data, the product which we want to sell to outside, the product which we want to sell to outside of the organization, that is a material master data. And coming to customer material info record, this is the naming convention. So if you want one other naming convention at the same, I mean, if you have to create one product that is in our organization with one naming convention, the outside of the organization customer want a product, but their aim is they want a different naming convention. Those things we have to explain in customer material info record. And when coming to conditional master data, this is the pricing. So how we have to give the pricing to the product? What is the subcharges? I mean, what are the hidden charges including in that? We have to discuss in this condition master data. Okay. So first we have to start today with customer master data. I have to start with today customer master data. Okay. I will give you a small introduction about in that. Yeah. It is a central piece of master data. Customer master data is containing essential information about customer. Okay, the thing is it gives the details regarding to the customer, including contact details, payment terms, delivery conditions. Like, so we have a different things in this customer master. Now I will open SAP and I will show you. So we have a contact details, payment terms, and delivery conditions. Like the purpose, why, what is the purpose is, it is used in the main purpose is sales order creation, delivery scheduling, and invoice process. Simply nothing there. So it is used in the, while we are sending to the customer, we have to create a one order, that is in such a purpose, and delivery scheduling and invoice processing. We have different components in this customer master. What is that? We have different components in this customer master. So we have a three different things. What is that in customer master? General data, sales area data, and company code data. What is that? General data and sales area data and company code data. Simply, general data is the, it contains a basic informations like name, address, and contact details. Okay, In general data, we have a specification what they will provide, name, address and contact details. When coming to sales area data, it gives the information related to sales related, like from which sales organization, from which sales office, from which distribution channel division, it will give you all those things. And when coming to company code data, it includes financial data like customer accounts and credit limits. Okay, company code data in the sense itself is a financial related thing. So those things in customer master also, what are the financial things? So these tab will explain those things. Steps in the creation of customer master. Okay, what are the steps involved in the creation of customer master data? So I will explain you. First of all, we have to create a customer. The transaction code to create a customer is XD01. Okay, we have to create a customer by using of XD01. So in generally what we have, see, suppose if we have a different transactions. If we want a company code data in customer, so we have to go with the FD01 transaction. If you want to go with a sales area related data, go with a VD01 data. But in centrally, okay. So if you want to go with company code, go to FD01. Sales related data, go to VD01. Instead of doing these things, we have a centralized one transaction. We have a centralized one transaction, that is XD01. What is that? XD01. If we are going this XD01, it is visible to all the fields: general data, company code data, and sales related data. It's give a related to all information, that is related to general, company code and sales related data. See here, if we have one doubt like this, if I guess. So FD01, VD01 and XD01 I explained, that's okay. Then why I'm giving this FD023 and VD02, VD03, XD02 and XD03? The main purpose is because FD01, VD01 and XD01 is the creation purpose. Okay, whenever if I am starting initially anything, so for the creation purpose I am using this XD01 or FD0 or VD0. But why we have this XD02 and XD03? So XD02 is the change mode. Okay, in SAP we have like one transaction with three serial numbers. The thing is, one is for the creation and XDD, this is for the change, and this is for the display purpose. What are the things we created here? We have to change in this transaction. When coming to this transaction XD03, we have to display purpose only. In those transactions, we don't have any authorization to change anything. Just we have to see what are the things we created in XD01, what are the things we changed in XD02. Just we have to see in XD03. That is a display purpose only. Okay. While creation of this customer, so if we need one account group, okay, one account group. Before creation of this customer, we need a one account group by using that. For that also we have a one transaction code. What is that? OVT0. OVT0. When coming to this account group, okay, when coming to this account group, in this account group also we have a two mandatory things to assign this account group. What is that? Number ranges. What is that? Number ranges. So by using of transaction code XDN1, we have to create a number range. At the same time, we need another thing. What is that? Partner determination procedure. Partner determination procedure. So by using of T code VOPAN, by using of T code VOPAN, we have to create this partner determination procedure. So by using of this XDN1 create number ranges, and by using of this VOPAN create partner determination procedure, create those two things and assign these two things in this account group. What I'm trying to say is, listen here carefully. Create number ranges in XDN1 and create partner determination procedure in VOPAN. So I have assigned these two things in number ranges OVT0. Why I am assigning this? Because these account group is we need for the creation of customer master. Why? For the creation of main customer master, I need account group. In account group also, I have two sub divisions, like two sub things we need to add. What is that? Number range and partner determination procedure. This is the cycle what we have proceed in customer master. Okay, so simply we have another T code. What is that? Account group changes are done by using T code XT07. So this by using of OVT0 we have to create a account group, correct? If we have to change anything in this account group, go to XT07. These are the things. I mean, these are the before information, before the basic things we want to know when we are going to customer master. And one more thing I want to explain here is, so either you have to go with a transaction code. Okay, when coming to this account group and number ranges and partner determination procedure, either you have to go with number ranges or you have to go with a path. In SPRO through path also we have to create these things. Okay, so now we are going into SAP. Okay.
Ma'am, these things and all are same in S/4HANA also. Like
No,
T
ma'am.
code and all is everything
Yeah,
same.
no. When coming to these, all these things are only in ECC only. When you are coming into S4 HANA, we have a only another transaction, BP transaction. This BP transaction, we have to process out all these, and there might be difference. No, there is a no connection. Here it is quite different, and there is also quite different things understood.
Okay. So in last that also we learn, correct?
I mean, you are asking that I will explain those things also, correct?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, ma'am. When coming to S4 HANA, in that time I will give you S4 HANA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Is my screen is lagging or is it perfect to everyone? Can you please? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. We can able to see.
Yeah, okay. See here. And one more thing is, here go to financial accounting new. Okay. Go to account receivable and account payable. Okay, master data. Scroll up and preparations for creating customer master. Okay, see here. Define account group with screen layout. Whether I am clicking on this. See here. This is the account group tab. Okay. So in this Excel, I explained you one thing. What is that? Account group. Okay. This account group. OVD0 or otherwise what I said, I have to go with a path also. This is the path to open account group. Otherwise, you have to open with OVT0 transaction code also. Okay. Before I am showing you the path, how we have to go with the path. Then after I will show you each and every transaction. This is the account group tab. And come back. See here, create number ranges for customer accounts. What is that? Create number ranges for customer account. See here, what is that? Number ranges. Correct now? So when I am going to here, so create number ranges for that. At the same time, click on here. Whenever the number ranges, if you want, this see here, this is the display intervals and this is the change intervals. Okay, go here. These are the display purpose. What are the number ranges if you are existed in before session? So those things are appeared here. See here, we have different number ranges, whether it is a external or internal. See here, whether if the check is, it is checking on here, it is a external. Otherwise, if there is a no check, it is a internal. When I am going to another class and if I want to explain, in that time I will explain you this internal and external. Okay, assign number ranges to customer account group. See here, after creation of these number ranges, I have to assign this to customer account group. Customer account group. Assign number ranges to customer account group. Okay, this is the customer account group and this is the number range. We have to assign here in this tab. So these are the two things we are doing here. Okay, by using of BOPA and transactions code, we have to create partner determination procedure. See here, partner determination procedure. As of now, I am going to display purpose. See here. This is the partner determination procedure creation tab. We have different things here only. So now I opened these three things like the customer account group, number ranges at partner determination procedure, and explained you in the SAP server. Okay. Before that, okay, that's fine. I already explained you. Okay, for the creation of customer, I need all these things. Okay. Before that, what is there in the customer master? So we want to know those things also. See here, initially I am going to the SAP main transaction for the customer creation transaction XT01. XT01. See, initially I entered the XT01 transaction. What system is asking here? System is asking for the account group. What is that? System is asking for the account group. It is a mandatory thing. I need a account group. If you are giving to account group to me, then only I will allow to you forward. That is the meaning of this. And here the customer master. So whether here two things we have. Here two things we have. Whether we have to enter this customer master in manually, otherwise whether you have to leave it as blank, or if you have to fill up here company code, sales organization and distribution channel division, and if you have to enter here, it will go forward and it will create. So it depends on what factor, whether we have to enter this manually or whether the system will take itself. It will depend on the number ranges. It will depend on the number ranges. See here, I will open that screen also. Go to XTN1. Okay. See here the number ranges is external check is created here. External check is, they put on a external check here. If we have a external check on here, then system will allow us to give any number. Okay, where system allow us to give a number based on this number range. It doesn't mean like that if you have to give any number range or if you want to give any number, what will like, nothing, not like that. Whether if we have a check here external, we have these number ranges from 1 to 9, and we have to give number ranges in this range only. Give number in this range only. See here. See. Okay, whether if the check is not there in this number ranges, so we have to leave this and we have to enter all these details, and if you have to enter, it will allow us to save. Okay, and one more thing is VOPAN. I will open that screen and then I will enter into the customer master. See here. See here. Here the thing is, first we have to perform one partner determination procedure. The thing is, yeah, see here once. Today I will explain you each and every field, because from tomorrow onwards I will not go to any explanation. I will directly start configurations. I will move forward. That's why today I am explaining each and everything. Just see here. So first I will create here one partner determination procedure. Based on that one partner determination procedure, I will keep it in the partner functions. Okay, I will keep it in the partner functions. So based on that partner functions, so I have to assign these to partner procedure determination. Okay, partner procedure determination. Then the final step is account group assignments. What is that? Final step is account group assignments. See here, I assigned here the account group which was created in the earlier stage. These two partner determination procedure, what we created in this first step. Now I am assigning this to account group functional assignment. Okay, these are the 4 steps which are involved while the creation of partner determination procedure. Because initially I am explaining these things are very shortly. Whenever if I am going to the configuration, so if I am doing in the time, I think it will become easy to you, because you are, once you see this all these fields, you are familiar to this. Okay, that is the my motto. And now I am opening another screen. See here. See, now I'm opening one customer which is already created on previously. So now I'm trying to explaining the each and every field. That's why from tomorrow onwards we will create so customer and account group and number ranges everything. See here. Whenever I'm entering all these details and click on enter, this customer, company code, sales organ, distribution channel, I'm clicking on enter. It will take us to the customer master inside. Where it is that it will take us to the customer master inside. See here, in above we have different nodes. Okay, please focus on two things. One is here company code data and sales area data, and one thing is general data. What is that? General data, company code data, and sales area data. That is the thing. Na? Here I explained you how many components we have in customer: general data, company code data, sales area data. See here. In general data, what are the things we have? So first tab is in general data, address. What is that? Address. Address of the customer. So whether customer is see here in SAP we have a one thing in general terminology for the understanding purpose I am explaining you customer is the person which is outside the organization, correct? But in real time the customer must be organization. For example, we are one company, so the company is, I mean the customer is also from the another organization. Okay, so for example, we are laboratory, one our organization. So the customer which is coming near to us to sell the product is also one company, that is Joho Product. Suppose Joho Product is coming to us and approaches to us for the purchasing of some product. So in such case, companies have become customer. Okay. So search term as usual. So here given to the customer name, and the search term is for further searching purpose we have to give a one small description and the address. See here street number and house number, and at the same time postal code and city also, and the country customer is belongs to which country. So there might be two chances: customer is from the within India, or customer is from out of our country. In such a time we have to here two specification. Okay, one is domestic and one is export purpose. Domestic in the sense within our country we have to perform those things, that is a domestic customer, and export or external customer is nothing but which is outside our country, and transportation zone. See here if we have click on here. So regional east and regional west, we have a different transportation zones based on the regional wise. Okay, that nothing but so transportation zone is which help in further it is useful, or further it is the one of the main field to determination of route. Route is nothing but whenever if you are sending the products to the customer through one path or one way. So with in a vehicular container, so the one path or one way, that is the route. In which way? So in which route we are sending, that is the route. See here. The final most thing is and language and email, those are the details. When coming to control data, see next tab I entered. When coming to control data, see here, this is the finance related data. What is that? Finance related data. Here all these are the tax related information of the customer. What is that? Tax related. See here tax number and tax number, tax to VAT registration number. All these things are the tax related information. And when coming to payment transaction, this is also FI related data. What is that? Here these are the details regarding to the customer bank account and account holder name and bank account details of the customer is from which country. Okay, these are the all payment transaction details of the customer. See here. And the next thing is marketing tab. What is that? See here marketing tab. We have a different fields in the marketing. Generally marketing in the sense when we are in simple our understanding terminology. So whenever we are selling the goods to the sorry, if you have any doubt. Okay. When coming to marketing in general terminology, what we say, so whenever if you are sending some strategy we have, not only whenever if you are starting any business, okay, whenever if you are starting any business, first we have to do marketing. What is that? We have to do marketing. The purpose of marketing is what? Just we have to attract the customers. First we have to attract the customers before, because we are starting newly this business. So otherwise if you are restarted this business, the main goal is to attract the customers. In such a way we have to do marketing. Okay, so whenever if you are going to as a pinnote, click on here Nelson ID. First field, what is that? First field we have a Nelson ID. Actually this field is in regional wise. I mean the main purpose of this field is to track the customers who are located in the market survey regions. Okay, to track the customers who are located in the market survey regions. Suppose whenever if you are launching any new product, we have to do marketing in specific regions. So if I am started business in the Hyderabad in specific location, just I have to check. Okay, whenever if I am starting this any business, like whenever if I am starting any organization, any TV showroom, suppose any TV showroom or any class showroom, just I want to see. So what is the in this specific region, what is the scope? Okay, what is the scope? How much product I mean how much customers I expect here. So I have to see all those marketing things, correct? So like that only in SAP. So we have to track the customers, those who are in the specific regions based on this Nelson ID. The main purpose of Nelson ID is what is that? Tracking purpose. What is that? Tracking purpose. Here they create only two regions. One, I mean as of now. So region 1 and region 2. Suppose if you have to understand, for suppose for 01 is the region which is for the Gujarat and 02 is the region which is for the Hyderabad. Example. The main thing is the what? In Gujarat region, what is the possibilities we have? Okay, in Gujarat region, what is the possibilities we have and what is the marketing survey, we have to go with this tracking number. Okay, when coming to suppose when Hyderabad region, what are the possibilities we have? What in that specific region? That is the 2, like that. We in different sections we have to classify that. And when coming to customer classification, when coming to customer classification, see here every time I am clicking on this button, correct? Okay, every time I'm clicking on this button, it will give you all this information. So this, what is the customer classification? This customer classification is based on their sales turnover. Okay, based on their sales turnover, they have to categorize customer class. For example, if I am the customer, so up to 0.5 millions, up to 0.5 millions, if I want to do one transaction, then I am classified as a one group. So I'm doing the transaction which is related to, I mean this range 0.5 to 1.5, I will classify as a 02, like that. The how much transaction or how much turnover of customer do, okay, how much turnover of a sales will happen with customer, that will classify as a customer class, that will classify as a customer class. So see here industry, what is that? Industry, customer is came from which industry? Click on here. So whether it is a from a commercial or agriculture industry or a building, chemical industry or electrical, I mean electronic department or instruments. Customer is oil exploration. Customer is from which department? Simply you have to mention here. So see one thing, the main purpose I want to explain you here is, so it doesn't mean all the fields are important. We have to put all the extra information and here we have to enter whatever any information and say it doesn't mean like that. In all this customer master we have only used few, I mean few fields which are important to us. But I am explaining, even though I am explaining all these things because of your understanding purpose. Your understanding purpose. Giving any number or giving configuration, just you have to save anyone can do. So who can, for example, who can do any document in the Google, or if you have to any user manual, who can do that? Nothing. There is a no difference for that. As of now, kids also very smart. They will also do. They have to enter all these things and save. It doesn't matter. There is a no use for that. Just you have to understand what is behind and about this. Okay, that is the thing I want to convey. Okay, and here the thing is, which is also like that industrial code, which is what that customer is from which industry, and it will categorize that, that is the industry code. And regional market. Okay, regional market, that is the field also which is related to the marketing, I mean, so for which region customer is belong to, like that. See, this is the field in regarding to marketing. When coming to export data, and this is the data which is related to export things. So this is all the details in the general data. When coming to company code data, going back to company code data, see here in company code data we have a different things. We have a different things: account management, payment, transaction, correspondent, insurance. See, in company code, all these data related to finance related. All this data related to finance related. FI user will responsible for this. Who is that? FI user will responsible for this. See here, we have a one tab, that is that reconciliation tab. Reconciliation account. What is that? Clicking on here. Reconciliation account. We have a different reconciliations account. Before that, I want to demonstrate what is that. Reconciliation account is the GL account, which is used to accumulate total outstanding of the customer. Simply, what is that? Reconciliation account is a GL account, general ledger account, which is used to accumulate outstanding of the customer. Accumulate in the sense which is used to combine the outstanding. How much transaction will happen from the customer. So whenever if we are creating the any invoice, so for example, whenever if we are creating any invoice, so billing is happening, then there is a accounting also need to maintain. In general way, we have to maintain some accounts, not coming out of the SAP. So whenever any transaction is happened, we have to maintain accounts, correct? How much transaction is there happen? How much is account is deducted from the customer? How much account is credited into our account? That is in general terminology. In like that, in SAP also we have the one account which is used to accumulate the outstanding of the customer. For example, customer, from customer account, how much account is debited? That is from customer account. At the same time, how much account is debited into, how much account is credited into customer account, I mean company's account, that is the revenue account. Revenue in the sense how much the profit will get the company. So like in such purpose, here we have a different things: authorizations, head office, and the all these are the FI related data. When coming to payment transaction, see here we have it two things. One is that terms of payment. What is that? Terms of payment. So terms of payment in the sense, clicking on here, see, pay immediately due net. Suppose if I want to take as a standard, pay immediately due net within 40 days, 3% of cash discount, like that. So it is the understanding between the, or agreement between the company and customer. Okay, it is the agreement between company and customer. Number of days given to make the payment. For example, if you are the customers, okay, I am the company. There is an agreement between you and me. If I am purchased, I mean, if you are sold, I sold any product to you. Okay, so when will you have to pay the amount? Within 30 days, or immediately you have to pay? Within 10 days, or within 7 days? That is the understanding between the agreement, or understanding between the company and the customer. Company and the customer. Payment methods. So whether we have a different payment methods, how we have to pay, that depend on that. Like whether you have to pay online, or whether we have to pay back. See here, whether I have to pay here check or bank transfer, or whether I have to pay through online, that will come under payment transaction. Next, going to correspondence. All these things are also related to FI related things. Okay, which are the fields important to us? Which are the fields important, and which is the minimal basics, or we have to know? Which is the minimum things we have to know? I explained all these things. Okay, and next go to sales area data. What is that? Sales area data. This is very important to us because SD user will be responsible for all this data. Who is responsible for this all this data? SD user. Simply nothing but in master data, in real time master data users only will create. Okay, consultants not create in master data in real time. Users, like from SD side we are the SD consultant, and FI side we have a FI consultant, like that. In users also, SD users, FI users, those are responsible for this creation of master data. But what is our duty? Why we want to learn all these things? Okay, users will create. Then why should you learn all these things? Because users just they have to enter transaction the data. Before that, what I said, like open one transaction, they have to enter data and click on enter and save. That is the purpose, or that is the main work of user. And what is our thing? If we have to understand each and every fields, and if we have to train to the users, we will train to the users. That's why we have to know each and everything. Okay, in real time, the one more thing is, so in some organizations, how it will happen na? So like they have a, only two users will have a authorization to create this, suppose example you have to take two users, they will have a authorization to create these users. FI users will create these FI related things, and SD user will create a SD related things, and general data related things. Okay, otherwise in some things what will happen, only one user will have a authorization or access to create all these things. Okay, here coming to sales. See here, sales district. What is that? Sales district. So in organization or enterprise structure level, we heard about sales office, sales group, sales organizations. Okay, sales office, but we are not able to listen this sales district. Okay, we are not listening before sales district. It is a subclassification of sales office for the purpose of generating sales report. What is that? It is the main purpose is creating a report. For the north side report, see here. For the northern region, this is the report will provide, and southern region it will provide, and western region, like that. For the regional wise, the main purpose is it will provide a reporting purpose, which is the subdivision of sales office. So sales office is already, we know that we have to assign here the office which is existed within the sales organization for the sales related activities, and sales group, it is a group within the sales office, and customer group. What is that? Customer group. So whether the customer is belonging to which group, we have to divide or categorize the customer based on their groups. Okay, for the first one, see here, industrial customer also there is a first group we have to exist. Traditional trading companies are, if we have to click, I mean mentioned in second, like that. Based on that, customer is belong to which category, based on that we have to categorize them as a group. Currency, see here, customer is from India, obviously the currency is Indian rupees. Okay, if customer is from Europe, then it is a euros, like that. Okay, order probability. Order probability is nothing but how much probability will have once customer placing the order to cancel. Okay, whether it is a damage or anything, that is the second thing, that will come into another thing. But the how much probability will have, they will mention here. There is a no probability here. Once you place the order, okay, whether you have to replace, that is the option, but there is a no option for the return 100 sales order probability. Item proposal. Item proposal is nothing but, so whenever I am creating the any material, so I am entering here, correct? Whenever I am creating the material, whenever I am entering those things, so regularly placing that those customer will happen. So if your customer will placing regularly so many orders, okay, so instead of entering each and everything, it will take a user also it will be very difficult. That's why they will create this item proposal. Okay, all creating all the customers in this item proposal. So from there also we have to pick that. Okay, when if we are going to forward, so we have a concept of one item proposal. There we got each and everything clearly. Exchange rate type. Exchange rate type, what is that? Exchange rate type is nothing but, so whenever if we are dealing with any foreign countries or any foreign customers, so we have to exchange rate. So suppose in currency, if we have a rupees, from their countries there might be dollars or euros, so we have to exchange that rate. In such purpose this field is useful. Coming to pricing and statistics. So it is that a pricing group. Okay, what is that? Pricing group. Whether the customer is a bulk buyer, I am clicking on this. Simply nothing that grouping of customers based on this pricing records. Okay, basing on this how they will price. Bulk buyers also, if we have a one pricing, and occasional buyers also, those who are once in a while, if we have to give one, and new customer also we have to give another customer. Okay, the main purpose of this group, why it is useful na? Because of if we have to give any discounts, or if we have to any categorize and reporting purpose, this field is useful. Customer pricing procedure, and next thing is customer pricing procedure. It is one of the parameter to determine pricing procedure into sales document. What is that? Pricing procedure. When we are going to forward, if we have a pricing procedure determination, in that time it is the one of the main field. Pricing list. Okay, what is that? Pricing list. Grouping of customers who will share same base price. Simply nothing that this is the list of the price for the customers. Okay, if we are categorizing them, and what is the list? That's it. And these are the important fields here. And one customer statistic groups, we have customer statistic groups means like in a logistic information system, like we have to update customer related data. All these three are the customer related data, it will update into logistic fields. When coming to shipping data, see here, delivery priority. What is the priority of the customer to deliver the goods, whether it is a high priority or normal priority or low priority. If I want any urgent delivery, okay, quick delivery, fast delivery, then in that time it is a high priority. Okay, just I ordered on Amazon or Flipkart anything, that's okay. Whether they give you Monday is a your delivery date, that's okay, I will okay with that, fine. Okay, that is a normal priority, like that. And shipping conditions. When coming to shipping conditions, whether if the customer want highly, I want first, customer said that I want the quickly the product, so very urgent basis, then as soon as possible we have to, as soon as possible we have to send to the customer. Whether the customer is don't have any specification, whether it is a low priority or medium priority, in such a case we have to go with a standard case. So see here, delivering plant, from which plant, okay, from which plant it will happen. So if you have to mention here the plant here. And see here, relevant for proof of delivery. What is that? Relevant for proof of delivery. So the thing is, if we check this field, the system will tell you that what, if we check this field, system will not allow to create a invoice. In further, when we are creating sales or delivery invoice, it will not allow to create a invoice, because it needs a accomplishment from the customer. What is that? Whether it is a acknowledgement from the customer, then only it will allow us. Okay, proof of delivery time frame, in the sense, so on there is a certain time period. In the time period only we will, if we receive the acknowledgement from the customer, then only it will give, otherwise it will expire. Like for the return cases and from damaged cases it might use. Okay, and one more thing is, so here the partial deliveries and complete deliveries field. Whether if we are clicking on this, the complete delivery required by law, it will not allow to create a complete deliveries. Okay, whether if I am partial deliveries allowed, see here, whether I am keep it as a blank. So now I am able to create partial deliveries. Okay, whether this field also blank. Now I am able to create partial or fully deliveries. So what is partial and what is fully delivery? Whenever if we are going to forward, if we got clear clarity. When coming to billing document, invoice dates, what is here? See here, rebate is a special type of discount. Okay, discount process, whenever if we're going to forward, if we have a one process, rebate process, in that time if we're able to understand. And invoice dates is nothing but, so whether the customer is where, I mean on what time, every day in every month, on what date customer want to make a billing on particular time. Okay, that will depends on this, whether if we are assigning this factory calendar, so based on that it will billing. Invoice list date, what is that? Invoice list date, invoice list dates is nothing but, here invoice date is for the single thing, invoice list date in the sense for the multiple invoices, for the multiple invoices. When coming to Incoterms, it is the international commercial terms. International commercial terms. It is the agreement between the shipper and the receiver. Shipper and the receiver. I mean, I am the shipper. For suppose you guys are the receiver. there is a agreement between both of us. What is that? Whether like whether if I are sending any product or any things to you, there might be some hidden charges, whether it is a delivery charges or freight charges or whatever the charges. Whether who will bear this? You will bear or me will bear? As a shipper, I me will bear, or as a receiver, you. That is the understanding of this Incoterms. When coming to terms of payment, when coming to terms of payment, so already we discussed on previous step number of days, how much days are required to do for the customer to do the payment, when coming to credit control area. What is that? Credit control area, whenever if we are creating a GL account, it will help for in an account assignment group also. In those two fields we will discuss there only. Okay, when coming to partner determination, we have a four partner functions in SAP. So sold to party, ship to party, bill to party, and payer. Sold to party, ship to party, bill to party, and payer. Sold to party is the, see here, first of all, in these four things, sold to party is the customer who will place an order to the company. Okay, who will place an order to the company. And ship to party is to whom we have to deliver the products to, and from to we have to deliver. Bill to party, to who receive the billing, and payer is the to who make the payment. Okay, these are the significance of these partner functions. Okay, this is a generalized example of customer master. What are the things we have? I explained each and everything. When coming to tomorrow class, I will start configuration each and everything. Okay, if I missed anywhere in the time, I will cover all those things also. And this is the today's session. If you have any queries, please ask.